is not a tea party. I don't want the scene to fool you here. This is a very important conference to decide some very vicious action. Which one of you would it be?
Kimura-san.
Isawa-san.
Sniffen-san.
Fergus-san.
It's you. Yes. This is to decide some action that will take place in just a moment. Gentlemen, will you pardon me if I leave? Young Perry White, nice-looking young man who sees us over KGMB-TV in Honolulu, asked for this. He writes, "Dear Art, in olden days in the Orient, they must have had some time with quarterstaff poles. I read that they not only used them to duel with, but as a means of subduing prisoners. Now, these staffs were placed across the prisoner's neck, and they would be tightened at both ends if he tried to escape. And they tell me one of the few men ever to learn how to free himself from such poles is a Walter Burgo here in Hawaii. Now, I'm sure that everyone back in the States would be amazed to see him get out of such strangleholds. Well, you asked for it, Perry. And so right here in Hollywood is Walter Burgo of Hawaii. He's famous judo instructor and wearer of judo's highest award, the black belt. Gentlemen, the quarterstaffs, please. This is no illusion, Perry. This is a skill and courage and training. Now, they place these across the neck and tighten them. He'll attempt to escape while being held prisoner with these 6'1". Watch how he does it. And he's out. Now, in ancient times, a prisoner was often knocked to the ground. And then he was pinned with a staff across his throat, another one across his ankle. Each end of the poles are pressed to the mat to create terrific pressure on the neck and ankles like a bow. To escape from this, watch. Now, for the most violent prisoner trying to escape, 4 staffs are used to subdue him. Tightening of the 4 ends of the 2 sets of poles sometimes causes temporary unconsciousness. It's a terrific strain on the nerves, the muscles of the neck. Now, with these 4 staffs being tightened, let's see if Mr. Burgo can free himself from this. Watch him. Judo. Rough and tough, believe me. What do you do in training for this?
It takes time, experience, and courage, Mr.
Time, experience, and courage. Believe me, and I know that. I want to thank you so much for coming here to our land in Hollywood and your 4 assistants for answering this request. Gentlemen, thank you. And to you, Perry White, over there in Honolulu, we can see why Hawaii is so proud of her judo expert there, because you asked for it. Now we're waiting for your commands. What is it you'd like to see,